Hi, I'm Nuraliya and I will talk about why is marijuana illegal. Marijuana legality is a controversial subject for decades. Marijuana also has been called as cannabis was banned in many countries like Malaysia, Afghanistan, Indonesia, Japan, Libya, and also Singapore. Most of the government leaders around the world lean towards the negative aspect of marijuana. Other than the medical aspect, marijuana was banned for some reasons. The first reason is because of it has addictive perspective. Marijuana is classified as a Schedule 1 drugs under Controlled Substances Act 1970, which it is perceived as addictive with a high potential for abuse. You may look up to this information in US Enforcement Administration official website for more details. The classification comes from some research where people who take marijuana get hooked, become potheads, and cannot stop using drugs. Recent data suggests that 30% of people who take marijuana may develop marijuana use disorder. People who begin using marijuana before the age of 18 are 4 to 7 times more likely to develop the marijuana use disorder. The data also state that the marijuana use disorder become addictive when the person cannot stop using drugs, even though it interferes in many aspects of his or her life. The data suggests that 9% of people who take marijuana will become dependent on it, and it is rising to 17% for those who start taking in their teens. Since marijuana has the rising potential for addictive, it was banned until now. The second is because it has the racist history. The legality of marijuana has been questioned in US since people starting regularly smoking it in the early of 1990s. The debate continues with the US Attorney General Jeff Sessions taking firm stance against the legalization and insists that federal prohibition laws be enforced when even when the state have made it legal. As it turns out, it has some root of racist rhetoric pushed by the politicians and the media in 1930s when it first became illegal. At the first full year of Marijuana Tax Act 1937 was passed, black people are 3 times more likely to be arrested for narcotic violence for violence of narcotic drugs law than white people. Mexicans are nearly 9 times more likely to be arrested for the same charge. This shows how government plays the racial issues towards the marijuana criminals. And then lastly, marijuana is banned because it may link to heavy narcotic. Recent data suggests that marijuana may proceed to other illicit and other licit substances, which is and the development of addiction to other substances. In instance, the findings shows that adults who reported taking marijuana are more likely than adults who not taking marijuana for having the alcohol use disorder within 3 years. They have tested in rat also, which the rat becomes the rat respond to the other marijuana drugs, but also respond to other drugs like morphine. These findings are consistent with the idea that marijuana is a gateway drug. So it is banned until now. Since it was talked about the effect, the racist history, and linked to heavy narcotic, marijuana was prohibited, but which the government and the people believe it was not safe and should be banned from using. Thank you.